It's a holiday that requires due respect and thoughtful preparation. And for the past 23 years, the Jacksonville Sister Cities Association has been doing just that. Here to tell us about this year's peace concert is Mario Decunto. He's the vice president of Jacksonville Sister City Association, Bahia Blanca. Tell me what that is.
Bahia Blanca, yes, that's the city, our first sister city in Jacksonville, and it is a pleasure. And thank you for having us here today.
Delighted to have you. Cindy Robinson is also here, president of the Jacksonville Sister Cities Association. Hey, Cindy.
Hi, thank you for having us.
So, putting together this event must be sort of emotionally taxing. Um, what brought you to this work in the first place?
Well, as a nation, we know that it's important to remember these events. And our mission as Jacksonville Sister Cities is bringing peace through people. And so we felt like it was a very appropriate way for us to not only honor what had happened and the people that had lost their lives, but also just bring that tone of peace back into our city.
Tell us about the Sister Cities Association. I mean, I think we kind of get what it is, intuitively, but tell us what it means to form a sister city. How is that done? How are the cities chosen?
Well, it's really a mayor to mayor collaboration where we have dedicated people here in Jacksonville that also find like minded people in another country like Bahia Blanca or Changwon, South Korea, the different areas all around the countries. And so we have 8 sister cities and 3 friendship cities all around the world. And the mission is through economic development, community partnerships, and collaborations to connect these different countries.
And Mario, what is the value of a relationship, a sister city relationship?
Well, I believe that having relationships with the citizens of the country can allow people to have a wider view of what our international relations could bring. And sometimes they get caught up on what they hear on the news of it. But when you actually travel to a country and you really get to learn about the culture and you make friends and you see what really the people are made of, and then that breaks down those barriers. And I think that's what Eisenhower had in mind
Hmm.
when he created the Peace Through People.
So this dates back to the Eisenhower administration, the Sister
Yes,
Cities program. That's interesting. And so,
yes.
what does it deliver? Specifically, if somebody is a member of a Sister Cities Association, how do they connect with other people? What sort of travel is facilitated?
Yes, we do travel to the cities. We have our partnerships with, for example, our Bahia Blanca Sister Cities organization right now is getting a group of students together from Bahia Blanca, Argentina, getting ready to come and travel here in February. And it's those relationships that we're going to grow here with students at Fletcher High School,
Mm.
and those children were going to become friends. And we have a legacy of friendships that have gone on through the years. In fact, one of those students became a teacher, and she is now going to be our liaison. And she still has relationships with her friends in Argentina, and they still create those bonds. And just having the mayor to mayor conversations, because we have new mayors. We've had
Hmm.
new mayors since 1967. When we started. And so now Donna Deegan is just really raising the flag on Sister Cities and really providing a lot of support for us to continue these relationships and get to know the new mayor in Bahia Blanca, who was recently elected, and
And so,
continue that.
is it kind of like how we think of an exchange student program? Is that an element of it?
Yeah, yeah, that's part of it, because children do have a better way of seeing things and than some adults, and we want to create those relationships young. And it's more of a cultural exchange because it's only 2 to 3 weeks. The ones that we do through Sister Cities. There are, other exchanges where people go for a year. But these specific ones are cultural exchanges because we can't do student exchanges because that's a whole other rigmarole that's involved with that. But we do the cultural ones, yeah.
And so 9/11 was a moment in time when there really was a upswell of international support and grieving and for the United States and kind of what occurred. Is the Sister Cities Association able to kind of capture some of that spirit of goodwill? It seems like perhaps that fell away a little bit, in the years since. Is it something that the Sister Cities Association tries to rekindle a little bit in this annual celebration or annual holiday
Yes,
commemoration?
this is something that we take very seriously to bring peace through people. That's our mission. And so through our exchanges, through our cultural events, this is a free community event designed to have people come and just reflect and remember that we're more similar than we are different as a people.
And this is held at the Ritz Theatre and La Villa Museum. It's tonight,
Correct?
and it begins. I think you said the doors open at 5:30.
Hmm.
So there's a concert element. Who performs? What is the performance like?
Well, it's a real combination of different community members. And we have Salt Marsh Dance. They're doing this beautiful reflections of 9/11 piece. We have Fire Chief Powers coming to be our special speaker. And we
He's
have,
the chief of the Jacksonville Fire Rescue Department. For
correct.
people who don't know, yeah.
Yeah, correct. And so he's coming to give our special remarks. We have La Villa Creative Writers doing a dramatic writing piece that is original for them. And so we have just a different group.
All right. Well, the event starts at 6:30, but doors open at 5:30 at the Ritz Theatre and La Villa Museum. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.